looked like he was shot out of a cannon down the lane.
Over the top for Jamie Vardy. This is where he wants it. It's Jamie Vardy! What a goal! Bournemouth caught cold at the back, and that is absolutely perfect.
Go! Vardy on top, finishing above the rim.
That's a good goal, and that's a great goal. Bournemouth strike back, and Callum Wilson is off the mark.
Aggressive. Let's take it to the rack. Go to the big man.
Oh!
Definitely.
What have we said? Both top point guards, you can make things happen.
And almost scoring. Work from Yarmolenko.
Of course, when you hear that sound,
And Yarmolenko again, it's in!
you know it's that moment, that period,
Hit the post a minute.
that time
This time he's hit the back of the net. Andre,
for your number one sports argumentative show on radio.
since September 2018. Masuaku queuing up in there. Fabulous.
Called Sports Tuzzle.
Back for Felipe.
Happy start to everybody listening to me right now.
Onto it.
I hope your day is going on fine.
Here for Snodgrass.
Happy start from my hand. Happy start from Pensioners FM.
Water probing. Behind the back.
Of course, welcome on board once again on the program Sports Tuzzle. Like they used to say, I walk without play, makes Jack a dull boy. That's everything without sports. Makes me the dullest guy ever live it. My name is Raymond Itolulokwe, the Sports Illuminator. I'm saying welcome on board. Of course, in case you're just tuning in or joining up for the first time, you are definitely in the right place. Because it's the program where you hear a lot of arguments, debates, battle, tussle, jives, banter, and so much more. It's Sports Tuzzle. We are here to light up the fire. Guys are ready. And funny indeed, phone lights are blinking already, but it's not time for that yet. But what are we debating on today? What's the topic?
Caught cold at the back, and that is absolutely perfect.
It looks scintillating. Woo!
Finishing above the rim.
Are the greatest strikers, the best strikers you have ever watched.
That's a great goal.
Top 3 strikers you have ever watched.
And is off the mark.
And of course, that will be part 1. Of course, in part 2, the second of the show, to be the greatest striker you have ever watched.
We said both top point guards, you can make things happen.
So, who are the greatest strikers, the top 3 strikers you have ever witnessed, you have ever watched, ever since you started watching football? And of course, are the greatest you have ever watched. That is the toss this afternoon. That is the debate. And of course, guys are ready.
Andre Yarmolenko's first goal since September 2018. Masuaku queuing up in there. Fabulous save. Back for Felipe Anderson. Smart stop.
Guys are ready, seated, and ready to do battle.
Here for Snodgrass.
Let me introduce the man who calls himself Defense Marshal. Defense Marshal, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sports Illuminator. Good afternoon, IB. Good afternoon, Ibadan City. Good afternoon, Nigeria as a whole. Good afternoon to my fellow Christians who are celebrating Easter today. My name is Adebison Iwaju, Defense Marshal.
Defense Marshal, and he's ready to defend. Okay, before I introduce the second person, definitely you can watch us live on Facebook, Pensioners FM 106.7, Pensioners FM 106.7 on Facebook. And of course, you can tell someone to listen to us at www.pensioners1067fm.com, www.pensioners1067fm.com. You will listen to us live on streamer, Radio Garden. You can just search for Pensioners FM, and of course, you'll be live on the show. Welcome on board with me, Femi Shitu.
Good afternoon, Raymond. Good afternoon, Raymond. And of course, good afternoon to the Defense Marshal. But let me just bring this heat right from the start. I'm coming for that title and I'm going to collect it. As I'll be the defending champion at the end of the show.
So you ready for the game, right?
Sure. Bring it on.
Like I said, guys are ready. Top 3 strikers you have ever watched.
Point guards, you can make things happen.
Smoking hot. Okay, let's start. Yeah, I'm going to start from Defense Marshal. Your top 3 strikers.
My top 3 strikers, even though I'm picking all these strikers, even though I don't know how to pronounce letter how. The first person is
You're like me. I don't know how to pronounce letter how. Definitely.
The first one is Alan Shearer. The second one is Thierry Henry. And the third one who's going to strike a fear into my opponent's heart, Ronaldo Luis Nazário de Lima.
Wow. Big names. Alan Shearer, Thierry Henry, Ronaldo de Lima. Wow. Femi Shitu.
I think right from the players he has actually picked, I have a similar player. I don't know how we are going to do that. But then the first player I had already chosen was Thierry Henry. Then I went with Didier Drogba for the second one. And the last person, Robert Lewandowski.
Wow.
And I'm actually citing that from the players I've actually seen play in the last decade.
Lewandowski, Thierry Henry,
Didier Drogba.
No De Lima. No Shevchenko, no Inzaghi.
No. I have my reason for that actually. They are great strikers, but then you can't pick them all. You are just up to decide 3 for this one. So let's just stick with that.
Okay, let's stick with that. So you had that. The 3 strikers from Defense Marshall, Thierry Henry, Ronaldo de Lima, and of course Alan Shearer. Why for Femi Shitu?
Cannon down the lane.
It's in Didier Drogba, Thierry Henry, and of course Robert Lewandowski. You have just one man in common. That is Thierry Henry.
Yes. Definitely.
You have 2 different strikers. Drogba, Lewandowski, De Lima, and of course Alan Shearer. So I'm going to remove Thierry Henry. Let Igwe go and sit down somewhere. Igwe, we are coming back to your case. Now, Defense Marshall, you've picked Alan Shearer and De Lima. You've picked Lewandowski and of course Drogba. So I will ask, why De Lima, why Shearer, why Lewandowski, why Drogba? Who start first?
When you are talking about Alan Shearer, before you start talking about the Premier League, you must mention this guy's name. If you are writing an epistle or writing an article and you start in the first page and Alan Shearer is not there, then your article is not complete because he's the highest goal scorer in the Premier League with 260 goals. Even some people will say that no player will not have a dent. The likes of Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi has a dent on their name because they've never won the World Cup. So Alan Shearer only won one trophy, which is the
94-95 season.
94-95 season
Blackburn
with
Rovers.
Assuming if you have gone to Man U, then you will have won many titles. But
who knows? I just want our story.
Who knows? So
Okay.
I'm picking Alan Shearer because of his great exploits in the Premier League, playing for 2 clubs that are not that high, that they are not in the caliber of Man United, they are not in the caliber of Arsenal then, and still he was able to do something. He was able to achieve that greatness in his own. The impact he has in that team is very, very, very important.
Impact he had was very, very important. Okay, and you picked De Lima. I'm coming to you. No, let me go to Femi Shitu fast. One.
All right.
Okay, you picked Lewandowski and of course
Didier
Drogba.
Drogba.
Okay, make case for one first before we go to the second one.
Okay, Didier Drogba.
Didier Drogba, okay.
No long talk. I know actually Alan Shearer is a very, very good striker, as my counterpart has already said. But then I am judging this from the point of view of the players I've actually seen play. And Didier Drogba, for one player, in my own opinion, is the kind of player that actually, engineered my own interest in football, and that's why I'm picking him. And if you talk about Drogba, no one, would actually want to belittle Drogba, because Drogba is a big game player. And if you check the track list of what he has achieved throughout his, illustrious career, it's a huge testament to what he has done to the world of football. And Drogba, for me, is a phenomenal player, and I call him 10-10-10. And the reason why I call him 10-10-10, this is a player that has actually scored in 10 major goals in 10 finals, winning 10 trophies, and that's why I call him 10-10-10 for Chelsea.
10-10, fantastic. We get it somewhere. And of course, your second striker is Lewandowski, and of course De Lima. I will start with you again, Femi. Why Lewandowski?
Lewandowski actually is a similar type of striker with Didier Drogba. Talking about the goals and the kind of movement he actually performs in the final third of the pitch, and this is a very clever player, and is a different type of goal poacher actually. Lewandowski for me is a kind of player that he would actually go straight into any team, any starting 11. He is going to be right there, gunning for that first position, and nobody would actually take him to the bench. Because if you take into consideration now his career start, and even not even totaling all the goals he has scored in his career and the exploit he has done for Bayern Munich, you know that Lewandowski, and don't forget, this is a man that has scored 5 goals in 9 minutes. I think that is a huge one, and he has already scored well 200 goals for Bayern Munich. I think that's a staggering number right there.
Okay, so Ola, finally, Delima Ronaldo.
You know, when I'm talking about big stage, Delima is the man to call. You know, he only played in 3 World Cups and he scored a whopping of 15 goals before Klose now break the record last in 2010, right? He scored 15 goals in 3 World Cups. You know, when I'm talking about Ronaldo achievements and his features, Ronaldo achievement needs no elaboration in the world of sports. Do you want to talk about the skills? You want to talk about the dribbles? Do you want to talk about the pace? You know, when Ronaldo is on the ball, when he's speeding on the ball, it's like Giroud moving. The slow motion of Ronaldo on the ball is like a Giroud moving at his full speed. You know,
I hope you're not banting Arsenal, Chelsea or Arsenal fans there. The slow motion of Ronaldo is like a Giroud moving
at his
fastest speed.
Shots fired.
So if Ronaldo is not moving at a very high speed, you compare it to what?
Andrei Yarmolenko's first goal since September 2018. Masuaku queuing up in there. Fabulous save from Krul. Back for Felipe Anderson. Smart stop. Alea onto it. And Krul to the rescue again. Here for Snodgrass. Krul in the right place again.
Water probing. Behind the back to the Celtic.
Okay, it's getting hot already. Top 3 strikers we have ever watched, and the greatest of them. So definitely now, are you not telling me, guys, that defense marshal? You're not telling me now that your perfect team must have Ronaldo, Delima, Ronaldo, Henry, and of course Alan Shearer.
They will destroy any defense.
And Femi is telling me that the likes of Thierry Henry, Lewandowski,
and the Drogba
are good enough to destroy any team. So who have a better team?
See, when you're talking about these strikers, they are what they are. I call them the deadliest strikers, because when you're talking about Alan Shearer is the best finisher the Premier League has ever seen.
Wow.
No question asked about that. Be it tappings, be it free kicks, be it penalties, is the highest penalty takers in the PA. Be it penalties, be it free kicks, tappings, his header is just like a shot. When Alan Shearer was in his peak, even when he was 26 years old, when he was about to leave Blackburn Rovers, the manager, as in the owner of the club, told him that he should stay. That he's going to be given a manager and he's going to be playing at the same time. At the age of 26, you can see the impact he has in that team at just 26 years old. But he declined that, okay, you want to move on. You know, when I'm talking about even in Newcastle, he's the highest goal scorer in Newcastle.
Okay, quick question, defense marshal. Yes. You're talking about Alan Shearer.
Yes.
I'm not saying Alan Shearer is not a good player. Obviously, he's the highest goal scorer in the Premier League history. But I want to ask you one question. Yes. How many seasons did you see Alan Shearer play?
I saw Alan Shearer in his early seasons. That's 94, 95, and downwards like that.
Now, this is where I'm going to now, actually. If you said Alan Shearer, is a player, obviously, I actually agree with you that he's a very good player. Yes. But then, because you saw Alan Shearer play now, anybody saying the likes of Aguero now can also say, okay, Aguero is a very, very fantastic player. So you can make a case for Alan Shearer that he's a very good player. But you cannot, write another player out.
I'm not writing them off. But if you are talking about the PL, is Alan Shearer. Anywhere you want to chat it, maybe on the Google or on the Wikipedia, the first name is going to the greatest striker in the Premier League, the first thing they are going to mention is Alan Shearer. Followed
Okay,
by Henry.
So Shearer, Delima over Lewandowski and of course Drogba. You agree?
Why would I agree? I was actually going to even say that Alan Shearer, for all the goals he has actually scored, I mean, you cannot have a similar track record of trophy halls. I think that was a very bad one, actually.
Yes,
and you want to make a case that
name.
he's playing for Blackburn
And Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then, no team, I mean, if truly the goals he has actually scored, it was an integral part of the way Newcastle and Blackburn Rovers are playing, then they should have a huge trophy or two. I mean, his goal should have won them trophies. You understand what I'm trying to say?
94-95, Man United was in their peak. Arsenal was in their peak. It was a true.
And Alan Shearer was in his peak too.
He was in his peak, but playing in this in Newcastle, come on, Newcastle of all team, Blackburn of all team, they only managed to win that trophy in 95. They only managed to win that 95.
So in terms of influence now, I'm picking Lewandowski, Drogba, then Ronaldo, De Lima, and Shearer in your team defense, Marshal. Influence
influence for me, Didier Drogba.
On which strikers are you going to drop for one in your team?
For influence, I will go with Didier Drogba, and it's a very, very simple. The reason why I'm going to, consider Didier Drogba on influence matter is the fact that Didier Drogba is a big game player, and everybody can actually testify to that. If you are not the hater of football and you're not a hater of Chelsea, obviously, this man has done quite a number of things in the football world. And don't forget, he actually scored the equalizing goal against Bayern Munich back in 2012, right there at Allianz Arena, and he also scored the winning penalty for Chelsea for them to win their first ever UEFA Champions League trophy. I think that's a very huge one. And I already said earlier in the show that this is a man that actually called 10-10-10. And why did I call him 10-10-10? He has 10 major goals. I mean, 10 major goals in 10 major finals. And winning 10 trophies, this is a huge one. And if I'm going to put it in my team.
The phone lines are blinking already. Maybe I should pick some calls because let me start from here. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from? Wow, lost that call, definitely. Of course, at 0908-111-1067 or 008-010-1067. 0908-111-1067 or 008-010-1067. The top 3 strikers you have ever watched. That's the first half of the show. Or you can send me a message on WhatsApp 0902-672-1042. 0902-672-1042. So you guys are saying, so in terms of influence now, Lewandowski, Drogba had a better influence than Ronaldo, De Lima, and Alan Shearer. You agree?
No, I won't agree.
In what way?
Okay, let me tell you. Let me talk about Ronaldo. Do you know the reason why they called Ronaldo the phenomenon?
No, I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. The reason why they called Ronaldo the phenomenon is that at the age of 19 years
Let's pick this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello, let's Said from Kimi.
Okay, now let's Said. Yeah, you have the floor. Who are your top 3 greatest striker you've ever watched? Hello?
Romelu Lukaku.
One.
Romelu Lukaku.
Yes, one.
Karim Benzema.
Karim Benzema. Okay. Number 3.
Roberto Firmino.
Roberto.
Firmino.
Okay, Roberto Firmino.
Yeah, Firmino.
Wow. What? Lukaku, Firmino. Fantastic. Okay, Olawale. Why did you go for these strikers?
Because they are good strikers.
Because they are good strikers.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Olawale. A bit different. Now, you guys are fighting Shearer, you're fighting with us. He said my own best strikers, Firmino, Lukaku. I think another caller is on board. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
This is Yemi calling from Apata.
Okay, Yemi from Apata. You're welcome on board.
Okay, I'll go for Roberto
Lewandowski, one.
Sadio Kunle Aguero.
Sadio Aguero. You put Kunle, okay.
And Thierry Henry.
Wow, Thierry Henry. Good name. So why did you go for these guys? Wow, we lost that cock. You can also be part of the program 0908-111-1067 or 008-010-1067. Your top 3 greatest striker, the ones you have ever watched.
First goal since September.
And good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Rashid Aminat.
Rashid Aminat. Okay, you're welcome on board.
Thank you.
Okay.
Smart stop, and they are onto it. And Cruel to the rescue.
I thought to you good. So you guys are saying, talking about influence now. You talk about, okay, Ronaldo and Shearer had a better influence than Drogba and Lewandowski.
Definitely.
Wow.
Ronaldo, he's the youngest ever player to win the Ballon d'Or.
I have to cut you short a bit. Let me hear from this caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, your name and where you calling from?
Femi Adeyemi from Madagascar.
Femi Adeyemi from Madagascar. Okay, you have the floor.
You said?
You have the floor. Who are top three top strikers you've ever watched? Go ahead.
I said he was the youngest player to ever win the Ballon d'Or, as he was a world-class player since he was 20 years old. He's often regarded as a one-man show because he can board defenders to their knees. When I'm talking about greatest defender, you have to mention Paolo Maldini. You have to mention the likes of Iniesta. But when in his playing days, he brought these defenders to their knees. They crawled behind him. When he's fit, he's combine everything with pace, with his physique. He can hold defenders anyhow. He's a fast striker. I call him a fast striker because he's going to come into the middle, collect the ball, dribble his way past through the opponent defense as if the defense are not there at all. He's the only one player that has played for the rival clubs and with no hatred at all.
With no hatred at all. So the influence goes down. So Femi.
No, I don't know what he's trying to say. Is he trying to tell me Drogba during his playing day was having hatred for his teammates? Not at all.
Drogba do not play for rivals clubs. He only play for Chelsea and when he left Chelsea, Marseille, he left Galatasaray. But Ronaldo play for Barcelona. He play for Real Madrid. He play for Inter
Milan. AC Milan.
Now let me come.
Rivals clubs.
Let me come from this point of this point of view.
Okay.
You are saying did Drogba play for Chelsea?
Only
He didn't play for rival club. Okay.
Yes.
Ronaldo played for AC Milan, played for Inter Milan, played for Barcelona, played for Real Madrid.
Yes.
Then you have to question his loyalty.
Oh. That's right. You have to question his loyalty.
I mean,
but he's only finding greener pasture. Let me say it like that. He was only finding something then, which is the Champions League. Assuming he collected the Champions League in a team, he will not be going anywhere.
Let me take some messages. I got this one from Sport. When guys say my top three strikers are Thierry Henry, which is flamboyant, leader, pacey and skillful. Ronaldo de Lima, leader, strong and pacey, and of course Samuel Eto'o Fields, leader, skillful and fast. Those are his top three strikers.
Shadaransky looks like he was shot out of a cannon down the lane.
Over the top for Jamie Vardy. This is where he
Okay, I got this one from Tunde Bebe, and he said, my top three strikers are Ronaldo de Lima, Thierry Henry, and of course Andy Shevchenko of AC Milan. Wow, Shevchenko, I remember that name. And good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Raymond.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
It's Abbas. I'm calling from Queens.
Okay, welcome on board.
My top three striker is Ronaldo de Lima, Thierry Henry, and DJ Drogba.
De Lima, Henry, and Drogba.
Yes.
That's a mixture there. All right, why do you pick these strikers?
I love the three. Because Ronaldo de Lima is a great striker. He is a skillful player and he can score goals. Same with Thierry Henry and with DJ Drogba.
Thank you so much. More messages.
Back for Felipe Anderson. Smart stop, and they're onto it.
I have this one for Remy.
Rescue again.
He said Ronaldo de Lima, Ruud van Nistelrooy, and of course Rivaldo.
Place again.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon, Olawale from Olomi.
Okay, Olawale from Olomi, you're welcome on board.
Yes, thank you very much. So I pick De Lima, Drogba and Torres.
De Lima, Drogba and Torres.
50 million pounds.
Yes. Because if you see all these players, like De Lima now, De Lima is a sharp striker. if you see that in terms of physique, he has that physique. There is no defender that can stop him. Likewise, Drogba is very good on the air. Likewise, Fernando Torres, in case of Fernando Torres, is kind of player that if he sees the net, he will just try to just maneuver his way and score the goal.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, Olawale. So we're having Drogba and of course Delima consistently now on the list of people. Let's take this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Finishing above the rim.
Okay, quickly, more messages before we go on a quick musical break. And we go to the second half of the show, which is the greatest striker you have ever watched. I got this one from J Flexi. He said, Ronaldo de Lima, CR7, and of course, CR7, and of course, Rivaldo. I don't know if I should put is CR7 a striker.
I was going to ask the same question.
I don't think Ronaldo, Messi are not.
He started off as a winger. Actually,
Yes,
so
I don't think
not
one
a
of his
particular person.
strikers. I mean, nines, number nines. I think I could exclude Ronaldo there.
This time he's hit
He decided to put Rivaldo. I think Rivaldo is more of an attacking midfielder as well.
the first goal.
Who can a bit play from the left side of the midfield?
2008.
Okay, I got this one from Ahmed. He said Ronaldo de Lima.
Up in there.
He said Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi again. So it's like
Anderson. Smart stop. Ale onto it.
okay.
The rescue again. Here for Snodgrass. Crawl in the right place again.
Water probing. Behind the back to the Celtic.
Maybe we should quickly go on a quick break. And when we are back, we go to who is the greatest striker you have ever watched. Of course, you can keep your messages coming in 0902 672 1042. Your messages on that. Or you can keep down the studio lines 0908 111 1067 or 008 010 1067.
Looked like he was shot out of a cannon down the lane.
This music,
Jamie Vardy, this is where he
Message of the Law remix, Ogishefemi featuring Delay Dagreen and of course Rhymes Up.
Bournemouth caught cold at the back, and that is absolutely perfect.
Oh, Balvin up top.
Stokey.com.
Message of the law, Katana to your children. Oh no. Oh, yeah. I knew I'm so Kalela of Message of the law, Katana to your children.
That bring what it do. Rhyme zone. Yeah. Hold your family. Yeah. That bring what it do. Joe, Lisa yeah.
Not just OK.com.
Messi side the love, oh yeah, get my bummy love. Everybody long body rock, come run the love. That grip by you Risha Femi, along with Femi, you can me, and me more with me. Nigeria, Ojo Juma Nigeria, Hanika Mashadura, West Missayara Dra. Jesus, you want to suck with Kaon Modewa, brought me Bamas and Mazak with Kaon Modewa. Shanu fool me, devil, you can fool me. I'm coming with the blood, nothing do me. Along Bawa, lower, I want to shake you off like a pussy new baby, cause they know who would be. Rhyme so lush and bitty. Along with Judge Shami see, E.T. Shana for me, bugger for me, dirty me. Come down to your shoe, there, the chef and me. Sing for the brain.
Not just
Mama show us
OK.com.
love, oh, once and for all, oh. Don't let us follow. Baba go with the bag, yo. Oh, yeah. Oh, rich FM, yo. Baba show us love, oh. Don't let us follow, oh. Once and for all, oh. Baba go at the bag, yo. Baba go, oh no. Oh no, no. Apilato, come down to your children. Oh no, no, yeah. Mercy of the Lord, come down to your children. Oh, 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 yeah.
blessing. Message of the Lord, please come down now. Come down and shower blessings on your children. We keep praying every night today we need it. Pray to God to let the message of the Lord rain. Rain, 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 all your children. Show us way of those who serve you in the right way. Let's blend, 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 blend together. Okay, now you do me a
show us love, to our country. Naija, show we love, Baba, for the face of our enemy. Show we love, inside the music way, with a play so. Baba, show we love. Chineke na wekele, mercies of the Lord come down unto your children. Yahweh, you are around the place, and when we see Babylon, them try take over everything, yeah. The youth of nowadays, fun spirituality, all them care about is pure vanity, yeah. My Lord, come around and cleanse the place, cause everything's gone wrong, boy. My God, help us, we follow your way, and let us feel your love, oh. Yahweh, you are better, Father, you are better. Show me your love, oh. Killing people every day. Rapping and corruption is the other half today. Nation against nation, this factory no go pay. Racial discrimination, black and white is not the way. Bad government leading my people astray. Some are working every day, but a salary they know they pay. But some they do juju because they never got no they pay. And they pray to Baba, look at make it come show me the way. Yeah. Blessings of the Lord, come down to your children.
At this point in time, we need God's mercy. Definitely let the mercy of the Lord come down to us and take these turbulent times away. COVID-19, just back and go. Because the world is looking up to God for his mercies. That was Femi, the message of the Lord featuring the late The Green, and of course the Rhymeso. Those days when music was still music anyway. But then we're not here to discuss music, we're talking sports this afternoon. And of course, I will still talking the greatest strikers you've ever watched. And of course, we are in the second half now, and we're going straight to the greatest you've ever seen. Before I bring the guys on board, let me take these messages. Okay, once again, the phone lines 0908 111 1067, 0908 111 1067, or 008 010 1067. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from?
Hi, I didn't be from F1.
Okay, you're welcome on board, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, who are your top three greatest strikers?
Ronaldo de Lima.
Ronaldo de Lima?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, decided to pick his greatest striker. Okay, let me pick them from Afolayan. He said, my top three strikers are Alan Shearer, Didier Drogba, and of course Thierry Henry. Who has this list?
Both of us.
No, this particular list.
No,
Alan
Shearer,
Didier Drogba, Thierry Henry. Nobody have this.
I have Didier Drogba and Thierry Henry.
You have.
I have De Lima and Alan Shearer.
Okay, let me pick one from Steve Bond. And he says that my top three are Thierry Henry of Arsenal, the real Ronaldo of Brazil. That's a jibe on the one of Portugal anyway. And of course, Rashidi Yekini of Nigeria. My best striker, of course, I won't say it now. But I know guys will laugh. Okay, I got this one from Victor McKefa. He said my top three strikers I've ever watched are Ronaldo de Lima, Conor Aguero, and of course Dimitar Berbatov for his technical ability. Oh, fantastic. Berbatov. Alright guys, let's go straight to your greatest striker. I want to hear something. Okay, I pick from Femi. Femi,
Well, the greatest striker, I would actually go for Pele.
No, the one you've ever watched. You didn't watch Pele.
I didn't say Pele, but the greatest striker. Okay, the ones I've seen from the
list.
From the list I'm having here.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'll still stick with Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry. Igwe. Defense Marshal.
Ronaldo de Lima.
Ronaldo Nazario de Lima. Fantastic. So right now, the other time I said let's put Thierry Henry somewhere. I know it will still come into play. So now this time around is Thierry Henry versus de Lima. Beautiful. So why is de Lima the greatest? Why is Henry the greatest?
Okay, for a striker to be considered one of the greatest strikers, he must possess these three things. The first one is that ability to instill fear into the opponent's defense. Number two is that ability to make use of the little chance created for him. And number three is that ability to single-handedly decide the outcome of the game with a moment of genius, which Ronaldo perfectly fits into.
Let me pick it up once again. Ability to instill fear in your opponent
defense.
To decide the game.
Yes, and ability to decide the game with the genius moment. And the third one is that ability to use a little chance created for you.
Fantastic. Femi, I'm coming for you.
All right.
Thierry Henry you picked. Why Thierry Henry?
I think for anybody that actually saw Thierry Henry play during his playing days, you would agree with me choosing Henry as my best striker. And it's not.
What if I don't agree with you?
Oh, it's your choice. It's your choice actually.
The very much is not agreeing with you.
It's
many people out there might not even agree with you.
Okay.
So tell me why. Why it is Thierry Henry?
Let me tell you the reason why Thierry Henry has to be my best striker on the show today. I think Thierry Henry is capable. When you talk about a brilliant player, obviously you want to judge a brilliant player by the moment of brilliance he produces in the course of a game. But Thierry Henry is a complete striker. I mean, he can score different type of goals, and his movement in the area is top notch. He can score with his head. He can score long range goal. I mean, there was one he scored. I think that was a screamer back then, and I also think he's capable of producing a moment of magic also. I mean, he can score different type of goals. He can score via head kick. He can even dribble and score. I mean, a solo run, mazy run. So he's a fantastic player for me. And the fact that he actually won 4 record golden boots during the English Premier League when he was playing there is a testament to the fact that he is not a striker to be actually taken with the hands of levity, because he would actually destroy your defense. And he did that during his playing days.
Who is more complete? I'm talking about completeness now. Who is total complete?
Nobody will argue with me that it's not Ronaldo. See, when you talk about this pace, he can dribble, he can do that. It's just a nena behind Ronaldo.
Really?
It's a nena behind Ronaldo because he's a very great striker, but he's not a legendary striker at all.
Let me tell you something. You are just you are pushing yourself already now. I'm not even going to add a fingertip to your back.
Okay, no problem.
You are telling me that Ronaldo de Lima is the more complete striker. Okay, Thierry Henry.
Yes.
While I'm choosing him, do you know why I'm choosing him?
I don't know.
You can judge a striker with only one thing. And every striker that's actually played football, they used to have one thing in common, and which is the physical presence in the box 18. And this plays in. If you consider Thierry Henry, I mean his height, his physique in the box 18, I mean of the opposition, I mean the final third of the opposition, his physical presence is enough. And this is also why I consider Didier Drogba, because he can actually outmaneuver any defender, no matter how strong you are.
See, there are players who have achieved more in the beautiful game.
Now we are not talking about players who have won one title. We are talking about the ones that are having more influence on the team.
Influence, impact.
There are players who have achieved more on the field of play, but nobody, I repeat, nobody has ever yet to replicate de Lima's blend of skills, strength, and that as Tony's speed. Nobody, I'm repeating it. Nobody has ever repeated that.
He said nobody.
Nobody has
ever who is your greatest striker ever? 0908 111 1067 0908 111 1067 or 008 010 1067 or 008 010 1067, or you can send me a message on WhatsApp 0902 672 1042 0902 672 1042. So, who is your greatest striker? You can continue.
I think I'm still going to continue with the fact that I'm still maintaining my old standard. Thierry Henry is the greatest striker for me, and it is not very very hard to see this because Thierry Henry actually scored a great number of goals for Arsenal, and this is a person that you can actually say is a single is a single man team because he actually carried the whole of the team on his back with all the goals, and it was an integral part of the game.
Yes, in 2003 you must make.
Let me pick this call.
Hello,
good afternoon. Hello. You're not there. Hello, good. 0908-111-1067 or 008-010-1067. This money from Ahmed says top 3 Benzema, Higuain and Morata. Wow.
He's not winning a trophy.
All about Dagolu, you're not winning any trophy.
Water probing. Behind the back to the Celtic.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where are you calling from?
Tosin from Olomi.
Okay, Tosin from Olomi. Welcome on board. You have the floor.
My greatest striker is Ronaldo de Lima.
Well, de Lima, one. Okay.
He's a fantastic player.
All right, thank you, Tosin from Olomi. Ronaldo, one. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where are you calling from?
From Agbo.
Your name again, please. Can you just move away from that sound? Okay, thank you. Good afternoon.
My name is Akwayabi from Agbo.
Akwayabi from Agbo. Quick.
Yes. In the first place, my top 3 striker because
I can't hear you very well.
I said I did not have the chance to get to know Ronaldo too well.
Okay.
But I think I have watched Samuel Eto'o very much.
All right.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Lewandowski.
Okay, those are our top 3.
Yes, but and to me, the best striker I've ever watched is Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. All right.
Ibrahimovic, yes.
Thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, we lost that call. You can see part of the program 0908-111-1067 or 008-010-1067. The caller is back. Hello, good afternoon. Hello? Hello? I'm not talking. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Abbas calling back.
Okay, Abbas, you're welcome back on board.
My greatest ever striker is Ronaldo de Lima.
Ronaldo de Lima, 2-0. Okay. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon. Oh. Seems like seeing people who say Ronaldo de Lima.
Behind the back to the Celtic.
Oh, I can see Yaduni Bisola on Facebook. I can see Esther for Lion. But we're still talking about the greatest striker you've ever watched. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Adeyemi from Iwo.
Adeyemi from Iwo. You can. Okay. We are listening to you.
All right. Greatest ever striker.
Yes.
With the name De Lima Ronaldo.
Why De Lima Ronaldo?
He's a giant. I know how to use his body against any defense line, no matter who you are. He will find a way getting to the back post, to the goal post, and at times even the keeper is in trouble with his shot and the power behind his foot. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, let me pick some messages quickly. Victor McIver says my greatest striker is Ronaldo de Lima.
You can go! Bellemin up top, finishing above the rim.
I got this one from Sport Wenger. He said my greatest striker is definitely Thierry Henry. That is 3-1, Abby. 3 to De Lima, 1 to Henry.
Take it to the rack. Go to the big man. What we said, both got point guards. You can make things.
Okay, Tunde from Bebe says I think the greatest striker I've ever watched should be Ronaldo de Lima. Seems like De Lima is catching all the votes.
Having a comeback.
You're having a comeback. We wait and see.
9 minutes.
More messages.
Andre Yarmolenko's first goal since September 2018. Masuaku queuing up in there. Fabulous save from Krul.
Okay, Steve Bond says my best striker. Listen to this. My best striker is, of course, Rashidi Yekini of Nigeria. You're on with your Kano and everything. Right? That's his own best striker. So, okay, let's go back to discussion quickly before all the messages. I read all the messages. Influence, impact altogether. Now I'm going to put. Okay, let me divide them. Let me take it one after the other. Impact. Who has a better impact? Ronaldo, De Lima, Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry for me.
De Lima.
So why?
You know,
justify
for a striker, for Ronaldo De Lima to leave the game for 2 to 3 years with injury and come back in the year 2002 to win the World Cup with the highest goal scorer, 8 goals. You know, when he was just coming back into the World Cup then, and I think it was Scolari, yes, Scolari do not want to take him to the World Cup, but because of his greatness, because he knows his impact in that team, he went to the World Cup and he scored 8 goals at that World Cup. The influence he has in that team, assuming Ronaldo is not in that team, I am very sure Brazil would not have won the World Cup in 2002. He was very, very, very influential in that team.
Femi?
Even the fact that I was actually saying, you know, Thierry Henry was a one-man team, and he carried the all of us now to all the majority of what they achieved in that year. Talking about the invisible year now, but you still won't want to forget his impact. You know, playing for France, and he had 51 goals in 123 games for France, winning the World Cup in the year 2000 and still following that
World
up
Cup in 1998.
In 1998 rather, in 1998 winning the World Cup and still following that with that exploit, winning the European Championship back in 2000. I mean, it's a huge testament to the fact that Thierry Henry is a very, very good player and he will be an integral part of any team, not taking any respect from Ronaldo De Lima.
What truly separates a great striker from a legendary one is genius. And you can never take away that from Ronaldo De Lima. So his genius is there.
Are you telling me
is there for him? At the age of 18, he was above other strikers in the world at that time. At the age of 18, when he came out, he was above other strikers. He brought the vendors into their knees. See, if you can call Maldini, Iniesta and the likes, if you can just call them and ask them.
See, let me just tell you something. He wrote this luck. He wrote his luck then because that was the day. Kylian Mbappe of today is actually doing exploit. You won't take that from me. You won't take that from me.
But let me tell you that football then is very hard than this.
How is it hard?
It's very hard.
As the softness of the ball change, how is it hard?
See, the referees have made the balls so very hard. We are not going to today, but the ball then is what is very hard for a player to have 3 years out of the game of football just because of the way he does his skills on the field. Ronaldo is not afraid of doing many things on the field. He's the one that invented all these skills, all these Shodunu powers they are using nowadays. You know, are you getting what I'm saying? Okay, let me show this point now for you. Ronaldo does not pass the ball through the eye of a needle. He himself squeezes through it.
Wow.
Ask the vendors, they will tell you.
Ronaldo does not pass the ball through the eye of a needle. He himself will go through that needle.
Yes.
Okay.
Ronaldo is killing Henry.
Ronaldo is killing Henry. Yeah. But I already told you before. I am going to score that goal in the 90 plus 4 minutes. I'm coming out with a strong goal.
Okay, let me take this message. Samba says, "My greatest striker has to be Ronaldo." Remy says, "Greatest is Ronaldo De Lima." I got another one. Let me see. J Flex, he says, "I go for Ronaldo as the most complete striker ever." I got this one from Soul. He said, "My top 3 strikers." Listen again: Javier Hernandez Kikarito, wow, Ronaldo De Lima, and of course Filippo Inzaghi. I got this one from Abu Hassan. He says Samuel Eto'o, Thierry Henry, and of course Roberto Lewandowski. My greatest is Samuel Eto'o, and he says, "Please don't let anyone mention CR7 or Messi. They are not normal players." I got this one from Mr. Richard. He said Ronaldo De Lima, Farias Romario, and of course Marco van Basten. I want Agbalile. Definitely. You have had Marco van Basten, Romario. You know, I want Agbalile. And he said the greatest of them all is Ronaldo De Lima.
Looked like he was shot out of a
So the impact. Now we've moved away from the influence, and let's go because we have less than 5-6 minutes before we go off the show. The impact. Delima, Henry.
Speaking for Henry now, I mean, even when he left Arsenal and went to FC Barcelona, I think, he scored 49 goals and 121 appearances. I mean, it was a very, very huge testament to the fact that he was actually a complete striker. And he actually won titles too. He won 2 La Liga titles, 1 Club World Cup, 1 UEFA Champions League, 1 Super Cup, and 1 Copa del Rey. I mean, it's a very hard for a player that has nothing to offer, to go on to the club and actually do amazing things with the club. No, it's a very, very integral part of a team. For a player, to be very, very stronger physically and to have everything you need as a goal poacher. I mean, talking about the central forward now, and you can't deny the fact that Thierry Henry, not to take any respect of Ronaldo de Lima, Thierry Henry is a very, very complete player. I mean, he can score all type of goals. He has headed goals, 23 goals, right foot 146, and he also scored 31 goals with his left foot. That's a huge testament to the fact that he's a very complete striker. I mean, he can even score with his belly.
Thank you. But what I'm going to say is that Ronaldo achievements, Ronaldo skills, Ronaldo pace need no elaboration at all. I won't elaborate on it. But what I'm going to say is this: that every time Ronaldo was involved in an attack, it was like his attack was like a starter pistol. A starter pistol went off on your mark. Guess it, and it is a go for Ronaldo.
Okay, if he is a starter pistol, then Thierry Henry. And if you ask any Arsenal fan, then I'm going to use Thierry Henry. If Ronaldo is a starter pistol, Thierry Henry is actually a grenade.
Okay, thank you. When Henry was at his peak, it was a very joy to watch. Yes, he's a striker that if you are watching him, even the opponent will stand for him. As in, they will clap for him. But when you're talking about Ronaldo, I repeat again, Ronaldo is the only player that has played in rivals clubs without no hatred. You can't hate Ronaldo because he's very joyful to work. See, Ronaldo, Henry is a nena. Uncaution is a nena to what to.
I will still maintain my stand.
All this. Okay, let's compare their pace. Who can run faster between Ronaldo and Henry? Who has that physique body that can hold off defenders?
Boy, you're a lawyer, man. Moving from AC Milan to Barcelona to Inter Milan, of course, I know he's a very good player. He's a very good player. But you're telling me he has no hatred for the fans. He has no hatred for the fans. Okay, but he's running for his own pocket. That means you don't have the interest of your fans at heart.
Let me tell you, if Henry has a loyalty, as you are saying, he did not win the Champions League in 2006 because he did not win the Champions League.
Of course, but he has achieved different things with this club. He's not achieved. He's just going from Arsenal to Man U to Man City. No,
he left Arsenal because of Champions League to Barcelona then, and he won. I'm very happy for him that he won it at Barcelona then.
See, let me tell you something. Of course, if you stay long in a club, if you stay very long in a club and without winning trophy, of course, it's very natural for you to want to go to another team to win trophy. Okay, but then you spend 2 years here, you spend 3 years, you spend 4 years. Why are you going up and down? Okay. Are you not sure of winning something?
Henry should have been more loyal to as a winger because when he was at Juventus, he was playing as a winger. He doesn't have any future at Juventus then. But winger brought him to the Premier League, converting from a winger to a striker.
Yes, and that's why we're having this conversation.
Okay, wait. In that 2006, it was when he's supposed to be loyal. He's supposed to be loyal part because. Then Arsenal just built a new stadium instead of him to stay at that that they cannot buy players. Instead of him to stay and still maintain, but he was not loyal to.
I mean, what was the best time for a player to leave a club? It is when actually he feels his legacy is done. He has achieved everything, and this is the case of what happened to Didier Drogba. Even at the hazard of Chelsea, and in case of Thierry Henry of Arsenal.
Somebody has another one. Afolayan says my greatest striker is Alan Shearer.
Thank you.
Okay, let me ask this 2 questions now. I'm going to put you now. Okay, let me pick your 3 strikers first before I go to the greatest strikers. You have De Lima, and you have Shearer, and you have Drogba, you have Lewandowski, you have Thierry Henry. You are facing a defense of defenders you've watched. I don't know if anybody watched Jabstam.
I watched a little of Jabstam. I know him.
You watch Maldini?
Yeah,
okay, so
definitely.
I'm having Maldini. I'm having Jabstam. I'm going to pick John Terry against your strikers.
Only Ronaldo will.
And you have to score a goal in just under 15-20 seconds.
The answer for me is a very, very, very straight one.
So which team? Okay, go ahead.
I would delve away from. I think let me get your question straight.
You are your
a man from my team.
No, the three strikers against this Jabstam, Maldini, and of course John Terry.
Drogba will finish the job.
The three of them. No, you have your three strikers. You use your three strikers. So which team who has the brightest chance from your for both team?
Now I understand you. Going for my three players now: Thierry Henry, Didier Drogba, and Robert Lewandowski.
Can your team score that goal?
Definitely. Definitely. And why am I saying that definitely is because they all have this physical presence. They're definitely in their own respective club. But if you look at Didier Drogba is a big man, he's a big talisman for the big game, for the very big moment. And he is I would actually put him up in that kind of situation because he would actually guarantee me goals. I mean, when you talk about Didier Drogba, you talk about goals. Thierry Henry can actually dribble from the flank. Now I'll push him to the left flank. He can actually dribble from the flank and create chances. Lewandowski actually can even come deep and even receive ball, hold up play for Didier Drogba. And when they square the ball to the wing, I mean, give me somebody like Cesar Bileka or give me Kylian Trippier, cross the ball for me. Didier Drogba will finish the ball. It's in the net, and and the conversation is.
This is a perfect 4-4-3 for me. Alan Shearer at the front is the target man already.
Okay.
Then Ronaldo should be back to the wings and Henry should be back to this. See, your team has all two target strikers who cannot leave that number 9 for themselves at all. You can't say that.
That's why I'm the one that arranging.
You can't say that Jordan should leave that 9 for him. You can't say that Lewandowski should leave. So, but these my three strikers. Alan Shearer is already in the middle. Ronaldo is already at the left hand side and Henry is at the right hand side. See, the two of them will just the two of them alone, leaving Alan Shearer, the two of them alone will finish that defense. The likes of Jan Stamp, Terry, Maldini, or even only Ronaldo in his playing days finish Maldini already. Maldini is a very wicked player at that time.
Okay, so you're sure your team?
I'm very sure my team will play that 4-4-3 and they will score.
They will score. Last question of the to the greatest now. Who has a chance of scoring a late goal? Dead goal. Ronaldo, Henry.
I think with the track list of record of players scoring late and 9-minute goal, I would have actually gone for Didier Drogba. But then Thierry Henry actually he stands every chance of scoring a
one-on-one case. Who is the hardest defender? Hardest that you know that this one to go past him is very tough.
In a one-on-one case.
Yes.
I'm picking Maldini in a one-on-one.
So Ronaldo against Maldini and Thierry Henry against Maldini. Who get past first? I will score the goal.
Maldini will kill Henry.
Henry will actually outpace him. I mean, for all his strong ability.
Okay, let me pull Nemanja Vidic.
Nemanja Vidic.
Yes.
Nemanja Vidic is a very, very tough defender.
Okay, yes.
But Thierry Henry also is blessed with technical ability. He will go past him.
See, Ronaldo is a genius already. He's going to beat him with speed.
Now, let me come in again. Let me come in again. In this type of situation,
yes.
Actually, Ronaldo de Lima will actually base his skill on individual brilliance. That you would actually want to dribble him, and this is where Henry has the edge again. Henry can even try to dribble him, and he might even score from outside. Leaving it with the opportunity.
Our time is up. The next program, she's already at her. She's just looking at me like. So we have to say, anytime we talk sport, sport also, it's never. The time is never gonna be enough. But then we have to call it call it a bye today to prepare for next week. Many thanks to everybody that have called into the program. Thanks to all our listeners, and of course everybody has sent their messages. And on Facebook, Yaduni Blesola, and of course Esther Folayan. And many that I can see. Thanks so much for being part of the show. Of course, like I used to say, sport is live. Always endeavor to exercise your heart. I remain a Raymond to look with the Sport Illuminator, saying enjoy the rest of the day and happy Easter once again.
Water probing behind the back to the Celtics.